Well, hello, Virgo. Hello. Hey, Virgo. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. So, Virgo, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. This is going to be a little bit more of a serious read. And when I say serious, this is like you need to get what you need to get with advice. Of course, we'll get to the other cards that we normally do. We'll do the clarifications. We'll do all of that. But you guys already know I have to switch it up, right? So I think that you guys need to hear this based on the card that fell out earlier when I wasn't on camera. I think you guys need to hear what you're about to hear. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this deck right here. I've been having this deck for a while. I think I told you guys before I've been, rummaging through my different drawers and cabinets and stuff like that. And this was one of the decks that I saw and I was like, oh my God, perfect. So we're going to get 2 cards from here. We're going to get your element cards. We're going to get angel cards. We're going to get tarot and we're going to get oracles. It is definitely going to be a little bit more deeper reading than we normally get. So we're going to go ahead and get into the reading. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you, Virgo. Let's see. This is for Virgo. Ooh. I don't like the way that came out because it hit my finger. But I want to take it. At the bottom of the deck, you have work. You have teacher. And you have alignment. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and read the teacher card first. It says, when a student is ready, the teacher appears. New insights, perspective, and ways of doing things are evolving for you. You have earned your diploma for all of your hard work. This could be for academic, spiritual, domestic, or even karmic. You have made it to the next level in your life. Expect to receive invitations from new people or spiritual guides who are ready to align with you as you move into this next cycle of your life. This could also be an omen that you are helping to teach others and share your valuable wisdom. Okay, that was the first card that came out here, which was teacher. Now, the next one, it's interesting that this card said align, because this card is alignment. And this is what it says. This is an omen that a lot of change has come. And people who no longer resonate with you are going to fall away out of your life. Allow spirit to remove those who no longer align with you and fill your life with new people who are better matched for you. Honor your path by setting healthy boundaries and saying yes to only the environment that mirrors your highest good. Set good examples for those learning from you. More people are surrounding you who truly understand you and can speak your love language. Okay. Now, I will say, based on those 2 cards, this is the bee's knees. Okay. I didn't even know teacher even said that. I really didn't. I saw it and I was like, until I started to read it. I was like, oh, okay. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty decent. I feel like just based off of what it's saying, you are not going to be experiencing what you've been experiencing. You're about to taste a new cup of wine. If there's food that you haven't tasted, you're going to experience that. And places that you haven't visited, you will be visiting those. There is going to be this just overhaul of your life. And I can't say, I know for certain that it isn't only June that you will be experiencing this, because you can tell this is like progression towards that. Like it can start in June and you're slowly going there and going and going. And all of a sudden you're exactly where this says you're going to be. I'm going to be honest. This looks good. This looks good because you were having some of the harshest energy for the past 2 years, actually. I was reading Sagittarius and they had good ones, and Taurus had good ones, and Scorpio had good ones, and everybody else. And when we get to Virgo, it was just like, and I remember someone saying in the comment section, they were like, why are we always going through things? And I'm like, I wasn't doing astrology back then, so I didn't know. And I was like, oh, that's why. Because a lot of people have been experiencing Saturn's energy. Okay. Now you also had work here. And this is very important if you are having questions about your work and career. It says, changes are in the ethers regarding your career and your life's work. This may come in the form of a promotion, a job change, wage change, or options to join partnerships with others in business. This may also be an omen that your work is about to receive recognition or awards for your efforts, talent, and your skill. The idea is to expand your horizons, this card is saying, and aim for the best work environment as possible. Dress for success. This is also an omen to branch out on your own if you no longer have options of advancement in your current job. Don't be afraid to say yes to better options. Now, I told you this reading is going to be deep, and I said that before those cards came out. And we're only on card number 3. Let's go ahead. Let's see what's coming out here. Let's get an element card here for Virgo. Let's see what's coming out here for Virgo. There we go. Ascendant. You also had ninth house. This is, again, remember we saw that with teacher. Ninth house says what? Learning. Ninth house talks about traveling or foreign affairs, foreign travel, long journeys, wisdom, knowledge that is gained, whether you are getting it or you are giving it away. It is your spiritual beliefs. It's your spiritual practices. The ninth house is. It is people of foreign lands, those that you're going to be interacting with that are foreign. Now here with ascendant, it says, this talks about first impressions. Now, why is this important? Because you had that one card, which I think it was about like 2 of them, alignment and work. I think it was work, where it says you may be coming across people that could help you or something like that. What was it? Maybe it was alignment. It could have, I don't know which one it was. And your life, and fill your life with new people who are a better match for you. But it was another one that said something about someone can come into your life. It doesn't matter. All of these cards talks about people that you're going to be coming across, right? Love-wise, work-wise, social life-wise, that type of stuff. And it literally says that their impact on you, and that is what the ascendant is. Not just about the first impressions that you give off, but also how you feel about people who are coming into your sphere. It is your body. It's the way that you look. It's your style, your attitude, the way you approach things. All of these things are going to be the things that you are going to be focusing on over the next 6 months to 8 months. And I would say this looks absolutely fantastic so far. Okay. Now, let's get into your tarot. Let's see what's coming out here for Virgo. First card coming out here for you is the Fool card. Wow. And then you have the Page of Pentacles. Crazy. What are you studying? What are you doing? What roots, what seeds are you planting at this time that is going to produce a big harvest for you? Because the Page of Pentacles is a seed. It's about something that you are planting. This is why I said that teacher card just completely threw me off. I was like, oh, wow, I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that card to say that. Okay. And so the Fool card is like, oh, yeah, you're about to start some new beginnings here. New beginnings here with the Fool card. And what could that be? Remember, we talked about work, career, love, new friends, new people, all of that. All of that. All of the above. New environments. Now, because you had work here, I would say new work. This one already said new work. But I'm thinking that this is what you're going to be doing. I don't know. Maybe it's some things right now, especially if it's like your business. Maybe you have a business. You have to say, how am I going to work my business with working a 9 to 5? Or should I have 2 different jobs? I'm going to school. Do I go to school? Because remember, you got to consider all things. But the Fool card is saying, I'm taking a leap of faith. I'm going to do it anyway, which I think one of those cards said I think one of the cards said it, right? It even said it. That you're taking a leap of faith. You're going somewhere, right? You're branching out. You're going to do it no matter how much fear you have. You don't know what the future holds. You don't know, but you're doing it because your soul is desiring something different, something better. Okay? Based off of what we see, the universe is very much so in harmony with that. Okay? Let's keep going. This is for Virgo. I think this one said that someone could come in teaching you, right? I'm sorry. This is getting on my nerves. I have to. Expect to receive invitations from new people or spiritual guides who are ready to align with you as you move into this next cycle. Next cycle, Fool card. There's someone coming in here. Don't know who. But this first impressions was the thing that stood out. Because I saw that and I kept it in mind. And when I saw ascended first impressions, is letting me know that you are definitely going to be receiving something from someone, or someone is going to enter your life where it's going to start something, business partnership or something like that, that will end up being somewhat of a catalyst for you. We're not talking about the past anymore. The past is almost irrelevant in this reading. I don't see anything about the past here. 10 of Cups. Wow. I would say that that's a breakthrough with that Tower at the bottom of the deck. Oh, yeah. It's hitting alignment. It's literally hitting alignment. The Tower is it's still Scorpionic energy. It's still the higher octane of Pluto. Transformation. What are you being transformed? In order for you to be aligned, things need to change, which is what they said, right? Did they say something about change? Change. Changes are in the ethers. And how are you going to feel about it? The 10 of Cups is like you feel happy about something. It is the emotional fulfillment of something. You love the work that you do. You love the person that's in front of you. You love the people that you're around. You're choosing very wisely, by the way. Remember, alignment are the people who are aligned with you to what? Your highest good. That's what that card said. You are setting healthy boundaries and saying yes only to the environment that mirrors your highest good, and surrounding yourself around people who truly understand you and can speak your language. That's why you feel like this here with the 10 of Cups. Now, if this is love, this is crazy, because the 10 of Cups with alignment, this is making me feel that there is a connection that is in your life or will be coming into your life that could actually surprise you here with the Tower. This is shocking. Oh, yeah, yes, we already know. We already know that love is coming, but the Tower brings in unexpected things that you do not know. And that's things that I can't see, because otherwise it wouldn't be a surprise. You get what I'm saying? It wouldn't be shocking. What is shocking about this love? What are they doing? What are they saying to you? What's the twist? What's the storyline that you didn't expect? What's happening here when it comes down to your money? That is basically at this point that's starting to really come in pretty good, because now the 10 of Cups says that you feel good about life. 10 of Cups is emotional happiness because there was a breakthrough. The sun is coming up. The sun is about to rise, right? You're no longer in the dark. There are no more smoking towers. You're not at that place anymore. The emotional havoc that you've been experiencing, bye-bye. That's the reason why alignment is there, because Tower talks about chaotic situations, the things that you've been experiencing that you feel that you had no control over, and you probably didn't have control over these circumstances. And so now the universe is like, I'm about to bring all of that back. We're going to patch you back together. We're going to put you back together. We're going to smooth you out. That's the transformation here with the Tower card. And a lot of you have big fears with money. So alignment is in harmony with what? The Libra card with balancing. Now you can balance your money, balance your pocketbook, balance things out accordingly. Right? You're not in a deficit. You're not in a decrease. Let's get work here for Virgo. Ooh, you got the Star card. Lord have mercy. You had the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Oh, I split it. I was like, let me grab another card. You got the Two of Cups. Interesting. Partnership. Two of Cups is definitely like a partnership type of thing. Could you find love at work? You could. It depends on what you're doing. I mean, it depends. I don't know. That's just like a little like, you know, sometimes you have a rule. You don't date people at your work and where you live, right? That's just something that I abide by. I just don't know. I'm not about to be dealing with nobody in my places of where my livelihood contains. Like, that's where it's at. Ain't nothing going on. But it could be maybe something dealing with work. Okay. It could be someone is working and they meet you while they're at work and they bump into you at a store or something, or it could be something like that. Okay. I don't know. All right. But I feel like that could happen. It happens a lot. I have a lot of clients who I read for, and it happens. But I also feel like this is partnership. But this is also saying that there is a relationship that what? Will work. A relationship that will work. And this is exactly what you've been dreaming of here with the Star card. Isn't that interesting? And I love it because for a lot of you, this is, again, something you have no idea that is going to happen. This is only a dream. This is only a wish. This is only a wish. But there is something here with work and love. It just feels like it is a dream job, or it's something that you love to do, or you're being put in a dream world because of the conditions of what you are experiencing. And I got to be careful when I say dream world, because sometimes you can be put in a dream world and you're literally in la la land and you're not realistic. That was the reason why the Queen of Swords kept trying to come out, because this is reasonable. See, you're not out of mind here. You're not outside of your mind. This is the feeling, which is the reason why the Ten of Cups is here. You are satisfied with where you are, exactly what you dreamed of. It doesn't have to be the dream job, but it's exactly what you've been wanting. Now, Aquarius has Pluto in it. Where is that in your chart? Where is Aquarius in your chart? What is Pluto transforming for you? You need to know that. You cannot be looking at tarot and you do not know your placements. I've said that plenty of times. Okay? Where is Aquarius in your chart? Because that is what Pluto is going to be transforming. And for some of you, it literally could be your 7th, 5th house, something dealing with romance. Okay? Let's go ahead. Let's get the ascendant. Let's get the ascendant here for Virgo. Lord have mercy. Baby, when I tell you that dream job is going to bring, and this is not the Emperor. Because see that the Emperor is like the head honcho, baby. The Emperor is like, honey, who's going to touch me? That's Michael Jackson. That's the king of pop. But the King of Pentacles, you ain't hurting. And I know what this means. I can even tell I can tell how much money a person will make yearly based on that. believe it or not. Okay. So I'm saying you are definitely about to be in alignment. I would definitely say you're about to be in alignment. There is prosperity in your reading, even when it comes down to money. And I love the fact that it came after the star. So we were talking about the love for 1 second, and then it switched. And it's like, well, no, we talked about work. So let's get to the work and the money. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the people that can come into your life that's actually going to be benefiting you. There it is again, teacher. Someone coming in that's helping you in some way, aligning you exactly to the purpose or where you need to be in your life. And you had Queen of Wands here too. You got somebody here that is extremely attractive. And I don't want to say extremely, but magnetic. You get what I'm saying? You know how sometimes, like, I'm not into that whole thing when people like somebody is extremely attractive. I'm going to be first one to tell you, I don't believe that exists. Okay? I just don't. I believe that people are attractive or they're just okay, right? I don't believe that people are extremely attractive. I feel like people are decent looking, nice looking, and they're okay. Because people who I've seen who've been extremely attractive after looking at them too long, and I'll be like, you all right. And it's never failed. So I don't want to put, because there's a lot of people who are like me. I feel like it's something about them that is extremely magnetic. Maybe it's just something that draws you to them. You can't explain it. You don't know what it is. And it is a little bit, it feels more intense. Like you like this feeling better than someone being good looking. You rather choose that than the other thing. That's what I get with the Queen of Wands, right? And I know for a fact because that's how I am. It ain't about the attractiveness that they look good, right? They look good. They look good, right? But that's not the thing that's really getting you. It's something about their personality. Remember, it says first impressions. You get it? It is something about their aura. You're like, ooh, ooh. I want to actually I want to clarify this. We're going to be clarifying it anyway. But okay, could be a fire sign too. Earth sign, fire sign. This person could be. What other sign do I see? Maybe Libra. Maybe Libra. Maybe. Devani, yes. Yeah. Not easily impressed. Let's get the Fool card. Let's see what comes out here for Virgo. Oh my gosh. Listen. Now, y'all know how I feel about twin flames, right? I'm not reading this the way everybody else. I just say, I always say twin flames is an intense connection, basically. Someone that you would be like, didn't I just say like something about this person? Come on, y'all. I just said it. That's literally what I saw with the Queen of Wands. I don't know why I saw it, but I felt it. I'm like, damn, like there's something y'all gonna be feeling about this person that's just gonna be feeling like, ooh, right? And then twin flame card come out. It's the intensity that you feel, right? So it says catalyst. We just said that. Catalyst, a catalyst. This person is inspiring. This is like the type of person where you wake up in the morning and you know when you don't have nobody, you just wake up, you do your normal routine. Okay. But then when you do like somebody, you wake up, then you clean the whole damn house. Right? It's that type of energy. You just on 10. You just like, oh, just going. This person getting you going. Okay. You need that. This is the yin to your yang. You like this person's energy. You love what they have about them, what they have going for them. This is almost like they are you and you are them. Like, oh, this person they thought the same thing I was thinking. How did you think that? I don't know. I didn't even say it though, but how did you know that's what I was about to say? It's that type of thing. Oh, yeah. And a lot of y'all been waiting for this energy. Y'all been really waiting for this for a while. And I don't know why I feel like the person could be around you before they make their move. Just saying. Let's get the 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness, Lord have mercy, Virgo. What moved? What moved? Oh, that's right. Saturn moved into Aries. Look at how your reading is looking. It looks completely different, doesn't it? Don't it look different? Look at you. Sun, hitting the 10 of Cups, hitting the alignment card. This is fulfillment, success, divine masculine, whether it's you, the divine masculine that's watching, or the divine masculine that's going to be coming in here, however you want to say it, right? Happiness, feeling welcomed with this. Now, there is going to be some type of message that's going to make you happy, period. Now, this could have something to do with work and career, not just love. Because remember, all of this is general. Now I have to go back to the work because remember, it says happy, but message. So again, you're aligning somewhere. And it's not just dealing with love, because alignment is not just about love. It's about everything in your life. That's the reason why the Tower came out. Remember, the Tower came out saying, hey, these chaotic situations, these upheavals, you've been scattered, you've been all over the place. Now I want to patch you back together. And it's going to be some type of message, some type of communication, something that you're going to hear, something that you've been waiting for, okay? Some type of info, mail, something like that, okay? That's going to make you happy. That's going to make you say, yes, yes. That's the yes there. Yes, exclamation point, right? You're going to be happy about this. Finally. The breakthrough with the Tower card, that's what you're going to feel. And who knows? It could be something dealing with records. I don't know. Like it's you send something in and they found out that like you were owed something. Okay. Let's get the Star card. Now here we go with the work. Let's see what comes out. Let's get 2. Oh yeah, here it is again. I mean, it like how many times do we have to keep saying this? We saw the same thing with the Fool card, right? Now it's actually hitting the work card. Fire, taking action. It's developing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get one more. Let's get one more. There's something else about this word's energy I feel like you guys need to know. Oh my God. What is going on? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Virgo, first of all, I see you having some type of authority here with the lion. I don't know what this means. Are you a manager? Are you someone asks you to be a supervisor or to take the lead in something? Because that's what Leo is. The king of the jungle, right? It says authority. Now that's only dealing with work. We ain't got to the other portion, but that's just only dealing with work. So let's put this down. Now here it says expect the unexpected. We've been talking about that. I told you, we just talked about it. We've been saying it the whole time throughout the reading. You don't expect it. Or you do, but you don't expect how this is going to be impacting you in a way that's going to be bringing in what? Prosperity. Larger than life, excitement. Remember I said, yes, energy, we just talked about excitement, spontaneous, enthusiastic. And not only that, this is very creative. Let's talk about those who are the creative geniuses. This is like your energy because now you are, because I love the fact that the lion talks about, that's the sun, right? Sun. Some of you guys are dealing with a Leo, but again, it's dealing with the self. It's dealing with you, okay? And remember, we have all these eclipses. So some of you, mostly almost all Virgos are going to be impacted by the eclipse because it's been in Virgo and it's just started. So it's going to be in the third decan, second, and first. You're going to experience it eclipsing you, okay? And that's automatically new beginnings anyway, okay? So let's just say you were having difficulties in something, right? And the lion is talking about overcoming those difficulties that you've been experiencing with work and career. And so now you can overcome it. And then the self-esteem comes. And then you have this whole creative juices flowing. And now you feel inspired because what you've been wanting, star card, is coming true. There's a fire in your belly. Now you're hungry. Things are looking up for you. And it's so good. And then you came out. Work, unexpected, lion, authority, self-esteem, fair, balanced, reawaken lost hopes and something that you thought was lost and gone. You weren't going to ever get the dream job. You ain't going to ever get the job. You know, sometimes you apply for jobs a million times. You're like, oh, I don't apply for 50 million jobs. I don't apply for 50 things. And it ain't happened yet. That's what this card is basically saying. Even though I still feel, y'all, something is up. Something is up. Okay, with the work energy. I'm just telling you because it's like out of all the decks, and then look at what's under that. Like, are we being for real right now? Unconditional love? Like, come on. Something is going on with the work energy. I don't know what it is. I don't know if this is like your life's work and you're out somewhere and it's like what is it called? What is it called when you do things free? What is it called? I'll think about it in a minute. Okay. But I do feel like there is somebody, I don't know why, but it's just coming out of your reading a lot, right? But it says it's what you love to do and manifesting your deepest desires, that type of stuff. Okay. Oh my God, Virgo, new beginning, and it's developing. All of those came out for the work energy. All of that. All of it. It's developing. So if it hasn't happened yet, it's about to. It's happening. It's happening behind the scenes. Now, let's get the King of Pentacles hitting the Ascendant. Let's see. Oh, no. It's, oh, man. I forgot what it's called. I'll think about it in a minute. It's like volunteer, but it's another word for it. Stop playing with me. That's exactly how it stopped. Now, I want you guys to know, like, y'all saw my hand like this, right? And literally this flipped out and that was the one that was tipping, I swear. And then you had spring here with the compass. Now, this did not fall out. Okay. It's just saying doubly confirmation. That's all it's basically saying. We're going to push it right back in there. Boop. But this is the one that came out. This literally says proposal, engagement, agreement, next level, promise, partnership, marriage, or union. Remember, the ascendant is how you see yourself, your relationship to yourself through other people, through your spouse, through your partner. And not everybody wants to be married. Let me just throw that out there. There are some Virgos who have been married for 10, 15 years. They've only been single for 2 years and they're about to meet another person. They ain't really caring about that right now. Remember, when it says partnership, that's including all kinds of partnerships, right? When it comes to romantic. And this is why I said, I also feel business business partnerships. Okay. Oof. This says the public. This person having an impact on you, and I will definitely say that this person will have an impact on you. I would definitely say that. There is some type of love offer here. There is some type of proposal that I see that you guys are going to be accepting in the future without a shadow of a doubt. But I also feel like there is some type of work proposal or something that's going to be presented to you that you're going to have to think about here. And and to me, the diamond represents the money is going to be good again, right? It's not just about the ring on the finger, but it's about your commitment to making the money, the moolah, the diamonds, or being able to buy that, right? It's the commitment to it. Remember ninth house? You guys had church. Ninth house came out here. There is something really going on with you when it comes to, and this has marriage on it, by the way. Y'all think I'm lying. I didn't even know it had it on there. Look at that. Family values and marriage, structures, belief systems, and tradition. That's what you want. You ain't got time to be dealing with that standing by yourself shit. You ain't got, a lot of y'all are like, I need to structure my life the way that I want. I have to be able to align with people who are going to give me this. It is based on my principles. Are you in my life? Do you align with my principles? Do you align with my values and my beliefs? Or have you been programmed to think otherwise? Right? That's basically what this is saying. Everything that you are doing at this point has something to do with your wisdom, your choices that you make based on wisdom, because we saw what you've been through, right? That's the reason why you're going somewhere, because you're not making the same mistake that you made before. Exactly. This is the last card. Hitting what? The ascendant. Now, I find this very interesting because remember, it says how you see yourself, the impact that people have on you. And if those impacts that people have on you is unwanted, you're going to remove it. You're going to purge. You're going to clean. It is going to be a total restoration for you. And I'm saying total restoration because I feel like this is also saying that your body, your appearance, which is what I said earlier, all of that is going to be able to change or will change. You got the money to do it. You have the money to look different, to wear different clothes, to travel to foreign lands. And by the way, the tarot did confirm foreign person. I just don't tell y'all that. It confirmed it, that the person, a lot of people that you'll be dealing with are foreign. It doesn't mean that that's the person that you're going to marry, but these are the people that you are coming across. Someone who could, maybe it's business, okay, from overseas. It's something like that that I see that you guys are going to be doing. But let's be clear, makeover and ascendant is in your reading. So it's like, oh, you now can wear, and I'm not saying name brand means anything because you already know that I am not the one. I don't care about any of that. But I'm saying this is like the only Gucci belt that's out there, and it's just it's badass. And you're like, oh my God. Like I'm not even a belt person, and I just want that belt, and then you guys are able to afford it. That's the reason why the Queen of Wands came out, because remember, we talked about the confidence. We talked about who you are as a person, the way that you see yourself, your attitude has changed, but hopefully for the better. Okay, but don't be mean mugging and pointing your nose down at people because now you are good. Okay, remember the bad times, okay? But I definitely see restoring harmony here in your life. And this is again saying that in harmony with the alignment. This is absolutely amazing. Now, someone actually, Anointed Hands actually said a good question. And what I'm going to do, I didn't think about this until now. What I want to do is pull an element card. And I want to see how soon this could be. This is for Virgos. Gemini and Uranus. Interesting, because that is going to happen next year. It's going to start in July. It's going to give you a preview. Depends on where Uranus is in your chart. It depends on where Gemini is in your chart. But this combination for good is happening next year. Uranus and Gemini is happening next year. And it's interesting because Uranus has changed and Gemini talks about what? Adaptability. And now this is transformation, by the way. This is a social life. So I will think that you guys are going to fully kick this in gear next year, but it does not mean that it's not going to start now. Because remember, in the beginning of this, I said it's starting to. Something is starting to happen for you. Okay? But you guys know I don't tell you what you need to, what you want to hear, and I went off exactly what it said. And that means that is next year's energy, hands down. And you're going to get a preview of it this year. Okay? So this is what I have for you here, Virgo. If you guys are interested in a reading, all that information is down below in the description box. Okay? I may come back tonight. I may. It all depends. All right? Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys later. I love you guys. And if you have, I think it's Taurus next. If you guys have Taurus in a chart, I will be going over there in a second. All right, love you guys. Bye.